So, you want to buy your first compressor. I mean, your first Avo compressor. But you don't have enough budget to buy a classic one, you know? And I have a solution for you. This little guy. Yes, this little awful little thing. This is the FMR Audio, the really nice compressor. You know what? Sounds pretty cool. And don't fool yourself, okay? This compressor works pretty cool. It's okay. If you're a rich boy and then you have enough bucks, you know, to spend in, for example, 1176 or LA28, do it. Actually, yeah, buy it. Those compressors are fucking cool, you know. But if you're like me, broke, yeah, which is true, there's nothing wrong with this one, okay? Probably there is some plugin sounds probably better than this guy, but for less than $200, this compressor sounds pretty cool, for real. And for example, Steve Albini, which is a genius, he have one of these guys in his studio.
It's a really nice compressor. The really nice compressor is kind of shocking in that it's the only thing I can think of that is pretty good for $200. And if you need something that's significantly better, you have to spend 10 times as much, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very useful, very easy to work with stereo compressor. And the same guy, FMR Audio, he makes a mic preamp called the Really Nice Preamp. And that mic preamp is also pretty good. I mean, it doesn't have to be, considering how cheap it is. It's primarily being sold through guitar shops and stuff. But it holds its, you know, the preamp and the Really Nice compressor will both hold their own with any of the other stuff that we have. Like this GML dynamic range controller right here. This is super sophisticated parametric stereo limiter compressor. Extremely flexible controls, very, very fine-grained. You can, you know, really fine-tune the behavior of the channels and the stereo interaction between the channels, you know, but that's like a $5,000 thing, right? This thing is super fast and easy to use, and it sounds almost as good, you know, and it solves almost as many problems. So I personally like having stuff that I know I will never have to make excuses for, you know. It's not like, you know, this is pretty good as long as it stays in its lane. You know, like it's okay for metal. I wouldn't use it on an acoustic guitar, but you know, I like to have all of our equipment. I like to be like stuff that I would not be afraid to use in any circumstance.
So if he have one in his studio with all that crazy expensive gear, is because this little guy really works. So let's jump to Pro Tools and then I will show you how this compressor sounds. And before that, just in case, this is a stereo. You can use this as a stereo or mono. The only downside is now like a dual mono. So you can use it for stereo or mono, okay? That's it. All right, so we are here in front of Pro Tools again. And before I continue, I wanted to share some thoughts I have about this little guy. First of all, this compressor is transparent, so don't have any color, which is that means this little guy could work with almost everything, but except for this. So for example, if you're mixing grindcore with a huge low end, and then if you want to put this on the bass track, probably it's not gonna work, probably, okay? For that, I have another compressor, but that's gonna be for a different video. Okay, and also this little guy have like a super nice mode, which is right here. And what is that? On the manual, they put like it's like a 3 compressors in one working on cascade. So it's one compressor, another compressor, another compressor, and then this one. And what does that mean? For your ears, it's gonna sound way more sweet. That's easy to explain, okay? That explanation is for you, understand very easy. What is that? And in other words, for example, if you use a super nice mode on drums, it's gonna add more density. On vocals, it's gonna sound more sweet. Not sweet, you know, depends on what kind of music you mix or working. But the trick is like you need to compress the source all the time with the super nice, and then you will understand what is the super nice do. Okay. So next on drums, this little guy could be make your drum sounds very nasty, punchy, and powerful. Okay. You will see that in a moment. And before continuing, so on today we have these tracks. This is the band called Hobo Knife. They are from Richmond, Virginia too. And if you want to listen on this, because we record only 2 songs, so this is for a split with another band called Appalling. If you want to listen to those 2 songs, I want to share the link description on the description box. Okay, so let's start first of all with drums, and then we jump to bass, and then we jump to vocals. All right, so this is the bass, and I want to use this compressor as a bass group. So this is the bass group right here. This is the insert, and also I use this plugin. This is the Mammoth. I hope that's the right pronunciation.
Mammoth.
And this is a bass distortion. This is only for a DI. And this is the bass amp, so it's pretty much raw, okay? And this is a trim only for matching the levels, okay? And let's see how this compressor sound on the bass. All right, so now we're going to see the vocals, and same deal here is raw, no plugins on the vocals. Same thing is gonna be like on the vocal group right here, and yeah, same trim, and that's it. And let's see how the vocals sound with this, okay?
Blessed are those less eyes yet see, for theirs is mine unleashed. For theirs are shadows uncast, yet shine in the unlight. Blessed are those less eyes yet see, for theirs is mine unleashed. For theirs are shadows uncast, yet shine in the unlight. Oh!
Now we're going to check how it sounds with more vocals, okay? I have, sorry, there is here. This is like a 3 vocals, okay? I mean, this is like a 3 tracks. And let's see how the super nice mode sound on this material.
Tell me the names of the infidels who defy the faith. Scream out the name of the true God. I wrote in his providence.
And one more time, okay?
Tell me the names of the infidels who defy the faith. Scream out the name of the true God. I wrote in his providence.
And what do you think? Pretty cool, right? Yeah, for less than $200, sounds pretty cool, right? And like I said, you know, on vocals, sounds super cool with a super nice mode engaged. And let me know if you wanna buy one of these. Let me know if you like it or not. Let me know if maybe it's a waste of money and then you could do better with plugins, which is totally fair too. And also please don't forget to subscribe, to give me a like, comment, bell too, because that's gonna help me a lot to grow my channel, okay? So, bye guys.